Senator Judge Pia, sabi mo kanina usapang abogado to. Naging usapang DDS yung ginawa mo. Ngayon po ay July 14, 2026, nasa ikalimang araw na ng impeachment trial at sandali ko pong puputulin yung panonood ko dahil nga po itong si Senator Pia Cayetano tinawag ang pansin natin dahil sa kanyang pagtatanong na para niyang gustong pahinain ang kaso ng prosecution dahil gusto niya pukpukin yung anggulong baka naman hindi grave threat yung ginawa ni Vice President Sara, baka yan ay warning lamang. So gusto niyang linawin sa mata ng mga nanonood ng impeachment court, ng mga senator judges na may kaibahan yung warning sa pagbabanta. Alam naman natin na itong si Senator Pia Cayetano ay kaibigan at aliado ni Vice President Sara Duterte.
Thank you, Mr. President. My question is actually addressed to both counsels and to the witness.
Yes, ma'am.
So the witness also happens to be a lawyer. Apat na abogado po tayo mag-uusap dito.
Talagang may kayabangan din po itong si Senator Judge Pia Cayetano. Para lang siguro masabi na siya ay abogada, sinabi niya na apat tayong abogado nag-uusap dito. Paano naman kami? Hindi kami kasali sa usapan ninyo. Ang buong sambayan ng Pilipino po, kasali dito. Hindi lang po sa inyong apat na abogado. Pero dahil sinabi mo na din, Senator Pia, na ikaw ay abogada, mataas ang expectation namin sa'yo. Kailangan talagang galingan mo.
Very simple question. I want to understand your appreciation of the crime of grave threats. Okay? It sounds like a simple question, but when I look at the elements, so explain ko din sa mga nakikinig. Pag tinignan natin ang definition ng crime, nandiyan yung elements. So, the prosecution must always prove yung elements of the crime. Ang question ko ay, in your appreciation, dapat ba na ang supposed victim nakaramdam talaga siya ng threats?
Para lang po malinaw, bago tumayo yan si Senator Pia Cayetano, ang pinag-uusapan ng magkabilang panig ay yung tungkol sa tinatanong ng depensa ang testigo na taga-NBI kung sinabpi na ba sila Pangulong Marcos, si Lisa Marcos at si dating Speaker Martin Romualdez tungkol doon sa pananakot o dun sa mga binitawang salita na mabibigat ni Vice President Sara Duterte sa video. Ang lumalabas hindi sinabpi na. Parang sinasabi dito ni Senator Pia Cayetano na baka humina ang kaso ng prosecution kasi hindi naman na-establish na natakot dahil hindi nga nakuha yung panig ng mga pinatutungkulan ng mga salita ni Vice President Sara Duterte.
So, may I ask the counsel and the witness to now answer the question? Thank you.
Okay, if you may, Your Honor, please, yung prosecution po.
Senator Judge Pia, who do you want to answer first?
Good
In the
question.
order that you
Pag-iisipan ko
prefer.
ng matagal yan, Mr. President. I give you the decision on that one, Mr. President. Siguro prosecution kasi
Yes po.
sila naman ang kailangan mag-prove ng case nila. And then the witness and then the defense counsel.
Again, an admonition from the chair without stating conclusions of fact and law that again is reserved for the impeachment court. You may state your opinions with respect to the elements of
Definitely.
the crime of grave threats specifically identified
Yes.
by the senator judge.
And if I may, presiding officer, feel free to interrupt them if you feel that they have crossed the line, as I will. That's why I just
Opo,
want, I repeat my question, I want to understand your appreciation of the crime. You may, Mr. President, will we allow them to cite jurisprudence? I leave it up to you. I just
Opo.
want to understand the appreciation kasi.
Opo.
What do you think?
Doon sa particular pong katanungang yon ni Senator Judge Pia Cayetano na dapat ba may takot na naramdaman, correct me if I'm wrong, Senator Judge Pia,
Yes.
yung taong tinatakot o subject matter ng grave threats o pampublikong pagtanggap pa na nakakatakot yung mga sinabi niya laban doon sa taong tinatakot niya.
Siguro a simple yes or no with a very a short explanation would
Opo.
suffice, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Attorney Ligutan, you have 2
Maraming
minutes,
salamat,
please.
Senator Pia Cayetano. Maraming salamat sa pagkakataon. Yung sagot sa tanong na iyan, yung sagot po ng prosecution, hindi po galing sa opinion ng aking mga kasama. Ito po ay isang decision. No less than the Supreme Court of the Philippines. It just so happened, Your Honors, as an answer, in answer po sa tanong ni Senator Pia Cayetano, may dalawang kaso na po yung Supreme Court. Yung isa is Paera versus People. Yung GR number, siguro yung mga law students, no? Mga law students. GR number 181626, May 30, 2011. The title is Paera versus People. Sinabi ng Supreme Court doon, wala pong batas na nagre-require na may private complainant. Ibig sabihin, hindi po required na yung biktima mag-execute ng affidavit upang yung akusado po pwedeng ma-found guilty ng grave threat. Paera versus People. But more than that, Your Honor, please, may isang kaso pa. No less than the Supreme Court in the Philippines. Sinabi doon, hindi po kailangan na yung recipient mismo nakaramdam ng takot or that sineryoso yung pagbabanta. Your Honor, to repeat, etong sinabi ng Supreme Court, all that needs to be proven is that they were intended by the accused to have that effects. Yung sagot sa tanong, hindi po galing sa prosecution, hindi po opinion, galing mismo sa Supreme Court of the Philippines, Your Honor.
Ang tawag po dyan, backfire. Baka lalong hingalin si Senator Judge Pia Cayetano dahil sa nadinig niyang yun. Kanina pa sa hingal na hingal kung napapansin nyo. Pero maliwanag naman ang gusto ipunto ni Senator Judge Pia Cayetano na dapat daw natakot sila BBM, sila First Lady Lisa at si dating Speaker Martin Romualdez doon sa sinabi ni VP Sara sa video. At kailangan ng ebidensya na talagang natakot. Kaso Supreme Court decisions yung mga sinasabi ng prosecution ni Attorney Ligutan. Magaling talaga to si Attorney Ligutan. Ang maliwanag niyang pinupunto, hindi kailangan pakitaan ng ebidensya o hindi kailangan matakot yung mga tinatakot para magkaroon ng krimen na grave threat. Sakit na.
Counsel for respondent will please reply to the query of Senator Judge Pia Cayetano. You also have 2 minutes, sir.
All right. I will try to avoid making conclusions of fact and law, Your Honor, but I will answer in light of the facts of this case and leave it up to the discretion of this honorable court.
Please, sir, you may proceed.
It is our position that the statements made by the Vice President were not threats in the first place. That's why we were categorizing it as response, a mere response to a Q&A. Number one. Number two, it was never aimed directly at BBM, FL, and the former speaker. In other words, had they not watched the video, for example, they wouldn't have known about it. So in other words, Your Honor, there was no threats to begin with. And so even the discussion on the elements is not really applicable insofar as determining the innocence or guilt of the Vice President. That is basically our position. That is one more thing. And practically, we maintained this position all throughout our pleadings. We never referred to that statement as threats. We always say that if at all they were alleged threats. But we referred to the statements of the Vice President as statements, as responses. And even in my speech, that's what I said. It was a response, Your Honor. That would be all, Your Honor.
Halatang walang maisagot itong defense sa tanong ni Senator Judge Pia Cayetano. Ang tanong po kasi, kailangan bang makaramdam ng takot ang binantaan para mag-qualify sa grave threat, yung sinabi ni Vice President Sara Duterte? Noong simula, ang sabi pa nitong defense, wala daw affidavit ang mga pinagbantaan, sila BBM, Lisa at Martin, kaya walang ebidensya na sila ay nakaramdam ng takot. Ngayong nadinig niya ang prosecution at ang mga Supreme Court ruling na hindi na kailangang matakot, may banato na niya. Kung sa kanta pa, para siyang pusong ligaw.
Still have time. I have a follow-up question for all. Do I? Well, anyway, everyone went over time, so since my bell hasn't
No, you
rung-
don't, but you can ask your final question, Madam.
Yeah, just a quick follow-up. Siguro sa witness na lang. You mentioned the word threat, no? So can you just elaborate on that? What to you would be the difference between a threat and sorry, I don't know if you uttered the word that I want to ask you now, no? But you referred to threat, of course. What would be the difference between a mere warning and a threat?
Nagkakahalataan na. Linyahang DDS yan eh. Yang threat versus warning. Kasi gusto palabasin ng madaming DDS na yung mga sinabi ni VP Sara, warning daw yun. Hindi daw yun threat. Ngayon, nadinig na natin si Senator Pia Cayetano, kaya parang alam na this.
I mean, warning on a threat, sir, ma'am.
At what point does a warning become a threat?
Well, Your Honor, if I'm going to based on our investigation, kung i-apply ko ho yung
Hindi na.
yung
You don't have to. Just asking you your legal opinion. You're a lawyer. He may answer. Is it not correct, Mr. President?
If
I
he
think,
knows, if he knows.
just in my own opinion, although warning is maybe there is a what we call an event-based condition. Pwedeng ganon na pag inulit mo itong gagawin ko sa'yo. Pwede hong warning yon.
Di ba ganun din yung threat?
Yung threat, Your Honor, pag ang threat is with a condition, pwede ho siyang mag-fall ng ganon. Pag sinabi ng threat is, pag ginawa mo ito ang gagawin ko sa'yo, papatayin kita, papatayin ko yung pamilya mo, papatayin ko yung ganyan. So para siyang nag-overlap, depende sa appreciation ng for us ng investigator, Your Honor. But insofar as the NBI Cybercrime Division is concerned, what we did is we established the elements of the grave threats based on the surrounding facts and circumstances, and then we conclude that indeed nag-violate ho ang ating Vice Presidente.
Okay.
Attorney Lutok, warning in Filipino is babala.
Yes, opo.
Threat in Filipino is banta.
Yes,
Opo ba?
opo.
Kaya di ba, babala, bawal magtapon ng basura dito. Warning.
Pwede po yun, sir.
Di ba? Ang tanong ni Senator Pia, kailan nagiging banta yun?
Well, depende sa konteksto siguro, Your Honor. May warning din po kasi na I warned you. Sinasabi ko, pag inulit mo ito nang mangyayari sa'yo. May konteksto ho na ganun, Your Honor. Na somehow nag-overlap siya doon sa elements ng grave threats na conditional na sinabi na pag ito ang nangyari, ito ang gagawin ko sa'yo. So, depende ho sa konteksto, Your Honor.
So depende sa konteksto, sa delivery, sa taas ng boses, gaano kagalit, may kapasidad,
Yes po.
maraming bagay.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Senator Judge Pia?
Yeah, so in other words,
Your witness?
it depends on the circumstances surrounding the incident or at the time that
Yes,
the
yes, ma'am.
utterance was made.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so laging contextual. Okay.
Medyo tama na si Presiding Officer Senator Judge Chis Escudero nung pinunto niya na ang warning ay babala at ang threat ay banta. Ibig sabihin magkaiba. Pero itong si NBI witness, buhol-buhol kasi ang sagot, kaya lalong lumabo. Ito namang si Senator Judge Pia, linyang DDS talaga. Maaari daw yung nakikitang threat ay baka warning lang. So maaari daw yung tingin nating threat na ginawa ni BP Sara, baka warning lang yun. DDS talaga. Mantakin nyo, ang tanong ni Senator Judge Pia ay ganito, at what point does a warning becomes a threat? Hindi nga magkapareho ang threat at warning. Itigil na yung linyang DDS na yan. Pinigil lang talaga ni Senator Judge Chis Escudero yung sarili niya. Siguro dahil ayaw niya mapahiya si Senator Judge Pia Cayetano. Pero maliwanag na maliwanag po maski sa batas. Ang threat at ang warning, maski magkatunog, pero legally at practically sila ay magkaiba. Ang threat po ay meron kang declaration of intent na mananakit ka o gagawa ka ng bagay na krimen. Ang purpose ng threat, para ikaw ay manakot, para ikaw ay mag-intimidate, o gusto mo mag-coerce. Example, pag hindi mo ako binigyan ng pera, ba susunugin ko yung bahay nyo. Yun ay threat. Hindi pwede sabihin warning yun. Ang legal effect niyan, na yan po ay napaparusahan sa krimen na tulad ng grave threat o maski light threat kung mas mababa ang seriousness. Sa kabilang banda, ang warning naman po ay yung pinag-iingat ka. Yung sabihin mo bang papatayin kita pag ganito, pinag-iingat mo ba ang tao? Hindi mo pinag-iingat, yung binabantaan mo. Dahil ang warning, by law, cautionary statement yan. Ibig sabihin, pinag-iingat ka sa maaring danger o consequences na kadalasan ay lawful. Ang purpose talaga ng warning, para ikaw ay protektahan, para ikaw ay mabigyan ng kaalaman o ng babala, at ito ay kadalasan hindi labag sa batas. Yung pagpatay labag sa batas yun Kaya hindi pwedeng maging warning yun. Example po ng warning. Pag yung electrical connection mo ay mag-overload, maaaring magkaroon ng sunog. Yun ang warning, hindi yun banta. Ang legal effect ng warning, hindi po yun crime. Ang warning ay kadalasan ay safety advisories para sa isang responsableng pakikipag-usap. Senator Judge Pia, sabi mo kanina usapang abogado to. Naging usapang DDS yung ginawa mo.